Okay, good morning all. Uh, in this video, I want to share my material about countable and uncountable nouns. So let's get started. For the first, we have countable nouns. What is countable noun? Countable nouns are the nouns we can count. If there is only one singular noun, we use a or an in front of it. For example, a lemon, an apple. If there is more than one or plural noun, we usually add s to the noun. For example, apples, lemons. Nouns can be either countable or uncountable. Countable nouns or count nouns are those that refer to something that can be counted. They have both singular and plural forms. For example, cat or cats, woman or woman, country or countries. In the singular, they can be preceded by a or an. Most nouns come into this category. Next, if we want to ask about some quantity of a countable noun, we use the phrase how many. How many is a question to countable nouns. For example, how many apples do you want? So we ask how many apples that you want. It's like I want 3 apples, I want 2 apples, so that apples can be counted. How many countries are this in the world? Yeah, it's so many. So you can count the countries. And then how many students are in the class right now? Yeah, for an example, there are 40 students in the class. So you can count the students totally the students in the class. And then how many chairs? How many pieces of chocolate would you like? And then we have uncountable nouns. What is uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are nouns we cannot or do not count. They are always in the singular form, so we never use or an with them. However, we can use quantity words with them. For example, a bag of, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. A smaller number of nouns do not typically refer to things that can be counted, and so they do not regularly have a plural form. These are known as uncountable nouns. For example, rain, floor, earth, wine, or wood. Uncountable nouns can be preceded by a or an. Many abstract nouns are typically uncountable. For example, happiness, truth, darkness, humor. So it's related like adjective or adjective clause, something adjective. If we want to talk about quantity, we use the phrase how much. For countable, we use how many that can be counted. If it uncountable nouns, we use how much. For example, how much sugar do you want in your tea? We cannot count the total of the sugar because it's too little and it's too much sugar on maybe one bag of sugar, 1 kilo sugar. so you cannot count one by one that sugar. So how much sugar do you want in your tea? Yeah, the answer is I want 1 tablespoon of sugar, so or 1 sachet of sugar. You cannot say I want 2 sugars in your tea, because 2 sugars is like just two sugar. You know sugar, right? It's so tiny, so you cannot just put 2 tiny sugar in your tea. And then we have how much time do we have to finish the test. Time it's also cannot be counted. And then how much money did you spend? Yeah, it's like 2,000, 1,000, like not 1 rupiah, 2 rupiah, no, not like that, but it's too much money. How much sugar? Yeah, it's like number one. How much paper will I need? Paper, yeah, salt and pepper also like a sugar. They cannot be counted one by one, because you have to count them with the tablespoon, or yeah, with in Indonesia takaran, not one by one piece of sugar or piece of paper. Yeah, for some nouns can be countable or uncountable. This depends on if we are talking about a specific item or in general. For example, let's buy 2 peppers. It's countable. Let's buy peppers. Uncountable. Because when we say let's buy 2 peppers, it's countable. There is a word 2. So it means 2 pepper. You just need 2 peppers. 1 and 2 peppers. That is countable. But when you say let's buy peppers is like more 1 sachet or 1 bottle of pepper. So it depends on the sentences. If there are any words related to number like 2, 3 peppers, 5 peppers, it's countable. But if there is no numbers like let's buy peppers, that's uncountable, because it's what not ambigu, it's more like not detailed how many peppers in the sentences. Let's buy peppers, which means it's uncountable. Some uncountable nouns can be used in the plural as well, depending on the meaning or context of the word. Take a look at this sentence. Would you like some coffee? It's countable because it's referring to the drink in general, different to he ordered a coffee. Countable because it's referring to a cup of coffee. So in the first sentences, would you like some coffee? It's uncountable. So there is not so which means yeah, it's uncountable, just a coffee. But when he ordered a coffee, which means it's countable, because a coffee is like just one coffee, 1 cup of coffee, because it's referring to cup, to a cup of coffee, just 1 cup of coffee, so it can be counted. Yeah, there is some formulas for countable nouns or uncountable nouns. So most nouns plus s, like duck become ducks, apple became apples. Ending in x, double s, ch, or sh plus es, like church become churches, peach become peaches. Ending in a vowel plus y, and then in plural form plus s. Examples: day, days, toy, toys. Ending in a consonant plus y, mean y and plus ies, like cherry become cherries with ies. Lowly become lollies. So we change the y and then become ies. So lowly with lolly, we erase the y and then becomes lollies. So let's practice this like an example of dialogue. Let's make a sandwich for lunch. How many bread will we need? You can use your paper to write the right answer. You can read it first. 4 slices will be enough. We will need a cheese and 4 tomato. I like to have ham in my sandwich. Okay, how many ham do you want to put in? Done? Okay, next. 6 slices should be enough. Would you like onion to eat with the cheese? No, thank you. But will it take long to make as I am hungry? No, about 5 minutes. Have you done? Okay. So, this is the answer. Let's take a look. Let's make a sandwich for lunch. How much bread will we need? How much bread? So, it uncountable because there is a conjunction like or un. If in the front of bread there is a or an, it will be countable. So the answer must how many bread, how many of bread will we need. But this is uncountable, so we use how much bread. 4 slices will be enough. We will need cheese and 4 tomatoes. Tomatoes with es because there is more than one. I like to have ham in my sandwich. There is no correction. Then okay, how much ham do you want to put in? How much ham? So there is no or an again in front of ham. So the ham is uncountable. Next, 6 slices. Why we not become it E and S? Yeah, because behind slice is a vocal E slices, so we just need add S behind the slices. Should be enough. Would you like an onion to eat with the cheese? So onion is a vowel. In the front of onion there is O is vowel, so we need n, not but n, because it's for consonant and n it's for vowels. No, thank you, but will it take long to make as I hungry? Okay. No, about 5 minutes. Yeah, because it's more than 1 minute. One is more than one, so don't forget to add NAS behind the minutes. Yeah, so that's all from me. Yeah,